All right, welcome to our daily football fix. This is the last one. We've given them to you for 28 straight days, and we've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well, trying to keep football going in August. And, of course, now it's time to play some ball. First games are August 28th, and I know everybody's excited about that. But for Robbie and I, 38 straight years of watching college football together.
It's been a long run. Seen a lot of good ball games.
You know what
that
means?
A lot of bad ones, too.
You know what that means?
We're old.
We're very old.
Yeah.
But looking forward to this season. I don't know, maybe more than anyone in a long time, Robbie. I'm so excited about this season coming up. And I just wanted to, in our last daily football fix, and appreciate everybody for getting on and saying so many nice things about it. But in our last one, we just wanted to kind of talk about what we're looking forward to this year, Robbie. Give me a game that you can't wait for.
It's got to be Southern Cal, Ohio State. You know, it's another big game for Ohio State. I know a lot of people are going to think, well, they're going to get trounced again by an athletic team, but I have a feeling they're going to win one of these big games, and this is going to be the one. And then, you know, who's going to beat Ohio State to keep them from going back to the BCS title game and getting spanked there?
Well, it's a regular season game, so they got a chance.
Yeah.
If it was with a 30-day or what was it, 50-something day window, they might not have a chance. I tell you, the one I'm looking forward to is Nick Saban going back to Baton Rouge.
Oh, that's going to be classic.
We saw, and I've been to Baton Rouge a lot, but we saw Baton Rouge at a fever pitch for the Florida game last year. Triple that. That's what it's going to be like. I'd love to be a tailgater for that game because I think it's going to be crazy and wild.
You know, some of the Florida players the other day were talking about how the trip to LSU last year, they were rocking the bus.
Yeah.
The players were kind of intimidated a little bit. Can you imagine when Saban, what they're going to do with his bus?
They may hijack it and
he may never get in the stadium.
He may end up back in Miami.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's an amazing thing when you look at this conference. This is why it's the best conference, or one of the many reasons why it's the best conference in America. There are 4 coaches who are coaching against their former teams, and all 4 of them in the city where they used to be the coach. You got Tuberville going back to Ole Miss. You've got Nutt going back to Arkansas, and then of course Spurrier coming here. Yeah. And Saban going. It's just an amazing.
It really is.
Amazing thing. But there's a lot going on in college football coming up, and one thing I wanted to talk to you about, Robbie, is are you expecting what we had last year? I'm not saying Appy State knocking off Michigan, but just the craziness where every week you had no idea what was going to happen.
It was one of the most enjoyable college football seasons that I can ever remember, and that Appy State game really got it going in a weird way, and it kind of stayed that way.
Yeah, it did, and then you just kept going and going and going. I mean, you saw upset almost every week, and then you saw these wild triple overtime games with LSU.
You see LSU lose to Kentucky and think, well, they're done, and all of a sudden, bang, they're back in the title game. They win it, and they win the national championship. So it was very unpredictable, and that's one of the great things about this game. And
I think the SEC is unpredictable, even though a lot of people talk about how Georgia, or Florida, one of those teams is going to win the national title. Hey, look, I can give you 6 teams. You can throw them in a hat. Yeah. LSU. I think Alabama maybe. I think Tennessee.
Don't rule out the old ball coach either. South Carolina. If he gets good quarterback play, watch out.
Yeah. Let's. I'll give you a couple quick ones here. Heisman Trophy winner. Who's it going to be? We know who the defending champion is. Who's going to be the Heisman Trophy winner? You
know, if Percy Harvin's heel was back 100% right now, I would pick him because Tebow's not going to run as much. Not going to put up the numbers rushing that he did a year ago.
I'm going to go with a little bit off of what you said. You like Ohio State to beat USC. As I stand here now, Dr. Football doesn't have to make a pick yet, not till that week. But right now, I think I like Ohio State in that game, and I think that's going to give it to Beanie Wells. I think he's going to get that early momentum.
He's definitely a strong, and he has a chance to be on the national stage in the biggest game of the year early. So.
And think of the irony. I guess it's irony. My wife's always irony coincidence. I always have a hard time with it. I think it's irony if an Ohio State guy keeps somebody from tying Archie Griffin's record, who was an Ohio State guy, for winning back-to-back
and he's in the SEC.
Trophies. Yeah, exactly. So it'll be interesting to see how that all shakes out. How about national champ? If you had to sit here right now,
I would say I think Ohio State's due. Yeah, I really do. But you look at the talent at Southern Cal, Georgia. Georgia's schedule's so brutal, though. If they get through that schedule, there's nobody beating them in the title game.
Well, Georgia's does have, because of their schedule, I think they have the luxury of knowing they can lose a game. They're not going to get eliminated unless
they could even lose 2 like LSU did.
Yeah, they
Maybe,
could. We might see that happen again. So it'll be interesting to see from that aspect. Around this country, though, there are so many bizarre games, bizarre things going on that you have no idea. There's going to be a team that comes out of nowhere. Yeah. I don't know who it is. You can guess, but we don't know who it is yet.
Pat, when are they just going to decide to go ahead and put the SEC winner in the title game?
Maybe that should be.
Maybe that should be what they do from now.
SEC winner in title game against team to be determined.
Whoever wants to take on that conference.
Well, it'll be interesting, and I hope you guys have enjoyed these college football fixes daily.
Now they can get it on TV.
Yeah, now you're
We
on
can
TV.
too, which is great.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we can't wait. I got the 2 TVs ready to go for the first night. And I'm gonna have to go to 3 on Saturday, and then our favorite day of the year is what? Open day. Florida's not playing.
Wives all over the country are cringing at the thought of that. 2 TVs, both on football.
It's like I pointed out in my column the other day. Our wives knew what they were getting into, all 4 of them.
So blame them.
Yeah, they blew it, not us. But we're looking forward to it, big college football fans. 38 years, Robbie and I have been watching football games together. We watched at least one game together for 38 straight years, which is sad in a lot of ways.
Because you're old.
Because
you're
we're
an
old.
Man.
And we haven't found better friends. That's even worse.
Stuck with each other, I guess.
Right. Kind of like that movie with Greg Kinnear.
Yeah.
Stuck on you, yeah. All right, that's going to do it. That's the last Daily Football Fix. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll do it again next year. Till then, Pat Dooley, Robbie Andreu saying so long.